The MLB Season 4 2021 games and highlights will be coming up next on Devin Smith Showtime Sports in America. MLB Season 4 2021 matchup coming up next: New York Yankees 3-3, Tampa Bay Rays 2-4. MLB Season 4 2021 matchup coming up next: Washington Nationals 1-2, Los Angeles Dodgers 5-2. MLB Season 4 2021 matchup coming up next: Colorado Rockies 3-4, San Francisco Giants 3-3. MLB Season 4 2021 matchup coming up next: Los Angeles Angels 5-2, Toronto Blue Jays 3-4. MLB Season 4 2021 matchup coming up next. Detroit Tigers 3-3, Cleveland Indians 2-3.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets.
The Phils will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Jacob deGrom gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, man. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Now in the box, Mickey Moniak. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Mickey.
First delivery to him on the way.
First pitch, 111.
Lifted in the air to center field.
Nimmo in pursuit.
He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Stepping up now, Alec Bohm. Here comes the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, it's been a slow start as they come in with just one win from their first 5 ball games.
Hey, this is the big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2 and 2.
Conforto is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting third.
Into the box now, Brad Miller. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Roll, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable. Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's totaled 4 hits in 25 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Spencer Howard, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping up now, Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Way to go. For the Mets, the second baseman.
And now a pitch on the way.
Nope.
Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, it's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, Dero, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home, this would be huge for this team.
There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone into the upper tank. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. And they've taken a 1-run lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. The windup and the 0-1. On the ground to the left side. Gregorius has it. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. This one is launched. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at him.
You know, D-Roll, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Michael Conforto is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Four runs here in this half inning. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
To the plate now, Dominic Smith. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Ready with the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Robinson Cano.
Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. And the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the stretch. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Oh, and 2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one. Cano, as in don't you know, part of his New York nickname days. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract. Popped him up. Hoskins moving to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. Settling in now, Tomas Nido. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
The 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he's safe.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Jacob.
Standing in now, Jacob DeGrom, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. As a look, now the pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Nido at second with 2 down. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hazley is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Mets are out on top 5-0. second inning set to go, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Nimmo has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Adam Hazley.
At the plate, Adam Hazley took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
Stepping into the box, Rhys Hoskins. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball well outside.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel to that one.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Phillies down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. So here's Jeff McNeil. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And this is low, ball 1. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
And we take a look at the line right here, and it's not pretty. He's given up 7 hits, and we're only in the second inning. So what if 3 things is going to happen? He's either going to buckle down and start hitting his spots, he's going to continue to get shelled, our game is going to last about 5 hours, or he's going to get the hook early and head for the showers.
Stretch. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Miller is under it. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
So here's Pete Alonso as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. 2 out with the man at first. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball one. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Mets leave one, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Brandon Kinsler will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For Philadelphia, number 19, Brandon Kinsler.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. 9-1-2 due up. Now the 1-0. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Coming to the plate now, Mickey Moniak. He flied out leading off the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Whoop, up and in.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Smith is under this one, and there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Alec Bohm. He flew out in his last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Brad Miller.
At the plate, Brad Miller. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Here's Didi Gregorius. High in the air out to center field. On the run is Nimmo. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's the Mets 5 and the Phillies 2. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Standing in, Michael Conforto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Moniak will back up and put this away for a long out number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The Phillies do, of course, trail by a couple of runs already, so they're going to have to work from behind to earn the sweep.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left, and the way they're playing right now, this game's far from over. That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set, and the 0-1 is in there for the second strike.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. And it remains 5-2. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, JT Realmuto.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count, and now a pitch on the way.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Seared down the first baseline. And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now back.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you could see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Stepping in now, Adam Hazley, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And low, it's a ball and a strike. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Digging in now, Brandon Kinsler, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Count now a ball and a strike.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The second for one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
The center fielder.
Hey, base is loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
So stepping in, Mickey Moniak, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Smith retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Mets 5 and the Phillies 4. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Tomas Nido.
The catcher, Tomas Nido.
First pitch on its way. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. This one's down to third. He's right there. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jacob.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jacob deGrom. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set and the pitch. This is line to left. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Number 6.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more is in off the plate. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 5-4. Ready for another shot now. Alec Bohm. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Alec Bohm.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He's got it 1 away. Into the box now, Brad Miller. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Now here it comes. Popped him up. Cano shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 5 and the Phillies 4. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings. But guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First delivery to him on the way. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Ready on 1 and 2.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Center fielder, number 9.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Into the upper deck, but foul.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Fouled off.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Grounded down the third baseline. The 0-2 once more. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped up. Alonso in foul ground. 1 away. 1 out for the Phillies in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. First pitch on its way. Slider laid off for a ball. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
At the plate now, Adam Hazley. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins.
Number 17.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Five runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 1-2. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Out of here. Back-to-back home runs, and they've taken the lead. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. 8th home run on the season for him, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Miguel Castro will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 50, Miguel Castro.
Aaron Nola will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Philadelphia, number 27, Aaron Nola.
Line drive to center field. Nimmo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Phillies 6 and the Mets 5. Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Conforto.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And the pitch. Hard liner to center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Ready for another chance? Dominic Smith. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going as they move out in front 7-6. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. Do you guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, man, it's always tough to score runs here at this big ballpark in Citi Field. Heck, D-Roll, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters.
You know, this has been such an impressive hitting performance today by this offense, considering the fact that we're in Citi Field, although aesthetically pleasing, not for an offensive ball play.
Robinson Cano is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. Fastball called for strike 2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So now to the plate, Tomas Nido. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Kevin Pillar will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Mets. Number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Hazley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's the Mets 7 and the Phillies 6. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser. And the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Justin Wilson is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 38, Justin Wilson.
7th inning ready to roll, and coming forward the rookie outfielder Mickey Moniak.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
0-1, here it comes. Line towards center field. Nimmo has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Standing in, Alec Bohm. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. And he fouls this one off. Wilson is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. So striding forward now, Brad Miller. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Trying to hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jeff McNeil. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
I got 2-1 to count.
And he pops it up. But this will land untouched. The 2-2. Lying towards center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. On the run is Moniak.
He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Brandon Nimmo will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. As a look, now the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
Runners on first with 1 down. Hit sharply on the ground. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Mets lead it 7-6. Dylan Betances will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Didi Gregorius. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. From the stretch. That's smoked, but right into the shift. Fielded cleanly on to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here. Now to the plate, JT Realmuto. First offering on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. One out, nobody on. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Quick check on that time run at first, and he'll get back in standing. Slur, good pitch, and it's back to 2-2. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about it. Popped up. McNeil waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Adam Hazley. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Phillies strand one. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0.
Ball.
The Phillies are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1. They're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over. Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Michael Conforto stands in as he looks at a called strike. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Dominic Smith is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Fouled off. Base hit into right center. Alonso is on his way home. He comes across to score, and they now lead by 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-1 game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Robinson Cano stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Cano awaiting the 2-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Bohm is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Ready now, Tomas Nido. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
A ball and a strike. Second and third here, 1 man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
2-2 to the Mets catcher.
I got to count 2-2.
And there's a base hit on the line. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Jose Martinez will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Swing and a liner. Foul. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored. Looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He'll go the short way to Miller, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We've played 8 full. It's the Mets 9 and the Phillies 6. Seth Lugo comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Rhys Hoskins will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto is there to put it away for out number 1. Zach Wheeler will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Zach Wheeler.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off-speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Mickey Moniak. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
9-6 the final tally in this one. New York came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Miguel Castro claims the win out of the pen, his first. Seth Lugo earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 9 runs, 14 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For Philadelphia, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.